warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad Jamadi bin Muhammad Abbas. My matric number is 2020973313. I and my team members from KBA 1194B will present about the factors that lead customer loyalty in choosing Wadi'ah saving in Islamic banking. My member's name is Nur Fatini binti Muhammad Faizal, Nur Nazirah binti Abdul Razak, Nur Fatin Farisha Nadia binti Zaini, Nurul Fahana binti Hassan, and the last one is Muhammad Ilham Shafi bin Ismail. Nur Fatini binti Muhammad Faizal and Nur Nazirah binti Abdul Razak will present about the literature review. Nurul Fahana binti Hassan and Muhammad Ilham Shafiq bin Ismail will present the research methodology and findings, and Nur Fatin Farisha Nadia binti Zaini will present summary and conclusion, and I will present definition of Wadi'ah and research objective. Okay. Definition Wadi'ah can be divided by two types. First is definition in language, and number two is definition in schools. Definition Wadi'ah in terms of language, it is an agreement between the property owners agree to hand over their property to a person or to certain party for the purpose to keeping and safeguarding their safety. Definition in terms scholars, Wadi'ah is to give on others the responsibility of taking care of property in a clear way. In additional definition in terms ulama is to give another person a representative or agency to take care the goods. The research objective in this project are to identify factors that lead customer loyalty in choosing Wadi'ah saving in Islamic banking, and to investigate factors that lead customer loyalty in choosing Wadi'ah saving in Islamic bank. That's all from me.
Hi, my name is Nur Fatini binti Muhammad Faizal. My matric number 2020955365. Now, my friend and I want to present about literature review. So, the first point is religious obligation. Islamic banking, in specifically, is banking that is free of riba and based on Islamic muamalah principle. Riba is a one type of interest rate criteria, which is an increase in the amount of the loan, predetermined increase, and temporal dependent increase consideration. So, with the Islamic banking system, which banned the concept of riba, justice can be implemented because an important feature of Islamic finance is the nature of assist each other, and all transactions must be accompanied by mutual agreement and practice the nature of muamalah, free of all prohibitions that violate the principle of Sharia. The second point is about benefits. According to the research conducted on non-Muslim and Muslim customers who subscribe to Islamic banking goods and service, there are three main incentives that motivate them to do so. Excellent customer service, a willingness to explore new items, and successful return are among them. The element of certainty in the product and service provided in the face of variable interest rate is one of the most important factors that attracts other customers. For the example, if traditional banking customer could not afford the danger of raising the base lending rate as happened in 1998 when the increase was between 14 and 15% per year. Customer can even get a rebate on the purchase price if the finance is paid off ahead of time and without penalty. So, the next part, I will pass to Nur Nazira.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nur Nazira binti Abdul Razak. My matric number 2020950551 and I'm from KBA 1194B. I will continue with the third point of literature review that have been presented by Nur Fatini just now. So the third point of literature review is service quality. Service quality in the Islamic bank is measured by its financial reputation as well as the degree of service that they are provided to their customer. In order to gain customer, Islamic bank should maintain excellent public relation and customer-employee relationship. Professional banker who is kind and courteous also one of the component in drawing consumer to Islamic bank. According to Abbas, employee is one of the most essential element that client consider when choosing Islamic bank. So, every employee in Islamic bank have to provide good service to their customer in order to make their customer satisfied with its service. Thus, when customer is satisfied, it will establish long-term consumer relation and increasing loyalty to the bank. According to the empirical studies, when the consumer satisfied with the service that are provided, this will lead them to share with other people about that bank. So, this will make the bank become well known and for sure it will get more customers that are likely to keep their money in the bank because customers are satisfied with the service quality that have been provided. And the last but not least is about convenience. Based on article Saad Andalib, Rashid and Rahman in 2016, convenience can increase consumer demand. It can be implemented by combining many services and procedures that will resulting in the reduce of processing time. In the article Al-Musawi, Gerard and Barton Cunningham Okumus in 2001, they reached agreement on the characteristic that increased customer is convenient. Islamic bank is convenient if it located near ATM and other consumer-friendly areas. Other than that, the study found that one of the most important characteristics is the use of technology. As we all know, nowadays every bank have their own online banking. This is one of the bank effort in achieving convenience to its customer. The reason I say like that because every customer can do many transactions just by using internet banking. So, they don't need to go to the bank to transfer the money because this transaction can be easily be done just using the technology. Thus, every bank, especially Islamic bank, must increase and maintain their customer convenience in order to make their customers satisfied with the bank. So that's all about literature review. I will pass to the next presenter.
And hi, my name is Nur Farhana binti Hassan and my metric number is 2020990509. And I want to continue the next point of respondents and research methods. Based on the comment and opinion of the respondent, Islamic banking provides so many benefits to them that they like the systems. Therefore, their benefit stage in the literature review is exact because the theory of previous study that Islamic banking provide the benefits to customer and is a customer factor using the Islamic banking system are true with realities. Respondent third says, when I want to create a bank account for PTPT and applications, the staff did not tell me about the system they use. For me, these customer service staff are less than satisfactory. Respondent says, usually I want to get a loan to buy a car. The staff will tell me the detail but not all their transactions are explained to me. If you create a bank account, they did not explain anything. They just ask you to fill out the form, select the card and finish. So based on the previous studies, it's a state that customers like to use Islamic banking because it has a good service quality between staff and the customers. The statement for the respondent above show that the previous study on service quality described is a mere theory. The reality is that customer did not get a good service and there is no good relationship with the customers. Therefore, the previous study on the service quality, which was the reason for attracting customers to use Islamic banking, is rejected because the customer did not get the service as explained in the previous studies. The bank must take actions by ensuring that each employee has a good and friendly relationship with each customer who comes. Make sure that each of staff member has a high knowledge of the Islamic banking in order to explain it to the customer before making any transaction using the Islamic banking system. The first respondent states, as long as I deal with Islamic banking, especially in the process of saving and withdrawing money, everything is easy and there are not many things to do. The second respondent states, for me, Islamic banking is a very convenient for me because all the current affairs I want to finance to buy a house and car are facilitated by the banks. The third respondent states, as far as I use the Islamic banking system, everything is fine. So, based on the opinion of the above respondents, it's evident that the previous study on the convenience is acceptable. This is because customers get to see or feel the facility provided in the Islamic banking system and what they are saving. According to customers, all they are dealing with Islamic bank are very easy because they did not need many things to do when their business successful. So the theory of the past study is similar to the current situation felt by the customers. So that's all for me. I will pass the next part to the next presenter. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Ilham Syafi bin Ismail. I am from KBA 119 4B. My number matric 2020955353. I will present about research methodology. Qualitative research employs a variety of methods and approach its subject matter in an interpretive, naturalistic manner. Text, video, or audio may all be used to assist others understand concept, point of view, or personal experience. It can be utilized to gain a complete understanding of a topic or to develop fresh research ideas. For library research, we consult many publications and literature on the subject. This study relies on an interview method with three information. First one, do you know about the Islamic banking system? Does the Islamic banking system benefits to you? Have you ever heard of the concept of wadi and storage? Do you understand the concept offered in Islamic banking before you join it, such as participating in wadiah, concept money saving? Can you suggest ways to upgrade the Islamic banking system? Does Islamic banking make it easier for you? Does the bank explain the contract in detail in advance before you open a bank account? The second one, finding and discussion. My opinion on Islamic banking is good because the Islamic banking system is in accordance with Islamic law and every matter of business is in accordance with Islamic law, say the second respondent. Based on the interview conducted by 3 people on this topic, we found many different views on this topic. The third respondent knew about the concept of wadi'ah used in Islamic banking. This respondent also knew about halal haram in the element of riba and fraud in every transaction. Besides, the statement of the second respondent is related to the previous study because it is a religious obligation. We state the Islamic banking system according to Sharia prescribed by Islam. Islamic banking has no riba, so I am happy to do financing with the bank because I only pay the amount of financing that I take, says the first respondent. In the Islamic banking system, if we repay the financing that we have made yearly, then the time set by the bank, we will be able to get a rebate and no penalty will be imposed on us, said the third respondent. That's all from me. Thank you.
There are many reasons why the customer prefer to save in the Islamic banking. This decision happened because Islamic banking using the wadi'ah, and this reason why increasing in customer to gain in Islamic banking compared to the by using the interview approach. We know the respondents' perspective on the Islamic banking system. From the interview, the respondent mentioned the advantages by using Islamic banking system. By using this finding of the interview, we held a conversation based on theory of priorities connected to customer variable influencing their decision to save which an Islamic banking system. Not all criteria were gathered were acceptable. Only 3 was chosen since the preceding study either match the customer reality or actual scenario. The only one earlier research was rejected because the claimed hypothesis did not correspond to the actually experienced by the client. At the end, our results have the potential to reform and enhance the Islamic financial system. And this because a well-established system will unknown by Islamic client to utilize it correctly, which is in conformity with Islamic law for all financial transactions. To sum up, the Islamic banking system that on the wadi'ah concept is successful at securely storing money or property. In this concept, that have benefits to customer in variety ways. Finally, Islamic banking will instill trust in us by always conducting business in accordance with Islamic law and halal and haram law.